Anyways, right now we have PhotoSynth undefeated for the last 6 games. Next up is AnTiMaTTeR, and after that, Liquid Envy, one of the recruits for Team Liquid. The map is Jungle Basin. I am Edward, and I'm broadcasting live today on Edward StarCraft, justin.tv/Edward StarCraft. I'm joined here by Connie.
Hi.
Andrew.
Yeah.
And also Cyphers, who it shows an exclamation mark for some reason. Are you there? I guess not. So anyways, we're broadcasting this game between AnTiMaTTeR and our current King of the Hill, PhotoSynth. This will be a mirror matchup. Protoss versus Protoss. I thought it was going to be Protoss versus Terran, but anyways, Protoss versus Protoss matchup between PhotoSynth and AnTiMaTTeR. So this will be fun. Andrew, you played against PhotoSynth earlier today, right?
Yeah, I got smashed.
You got smashed. What do you think was his biggest strength when you played against him?
He macros really well. He just had the bigger army.
Oh yeah.
And I hate fucking getting walled in.
That was a pretty interesting wall in over there.
I wasn't paying attention, I just let him build it there.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it looks like actually AnTiMaTTeR going for a proxy gateway at PhotoSynth's base. Wow, something interesting happening here in this Protoss vs Protoss matchup. PhotoSynth getting his gateway a bit early and also pulling some of his probes to follow in a choo-choo train around AnTiMaTTER's probe. At the same time, this probe
Cute.
trying to look at all the clicks. Let's take a look at the APM. All these clicks going down to prevent. Oh, and PhotoSynth taking down AnTiMaTTER's the probe. I'm not sure why he's not going after the gateway. Usually, if you take 4 probes to go into the and attack the gateway, you can take down the gateway pretty easily. But anyways, we're gonna see PhotoSynth in this match and see how he responds to this sort of cheese. The gateway now is warping in, and now PhotoSynth coming in to kill the pylon for AnTiMaTTeR. AnTiMaTTER chrono boosting out a Zealot. Will he get the Zealot out in time? This is halfway. This is 3/4 of the way. This is now 1/3 of the way. This is 2/3 of the way. It looks like AnTiMaTTeR will be able to get his Zealot out. Oh, and the chrono boost runs out, and it looks like the pylon goes down right before that Zealot comes out. Wow! Wow, what a brilliant play there from PhotoSynth, and that Zealot still queued up in here. AnTiMaTTeR not sure whether or not he should be building a second pylon, and that second pylon goes up. This Zealot is now in. It's going to be fighting against PhotoSynth. Wow, I didn't even see that over there. What brilliant maneuver from AnTiMaTTeR. And AnTiMaTTeR putting down a cannon to block his gateway, to defend his lone gateway. So anyways, PhotoSynth trying to defend his lone pylon from AnTiMaTTER's Zealot. He's warping in another Zealot, but AnTiMaTTER getting in another Zealot. Oh, now PhotoSynth chrono boosting 2 Zealots. This pylon, I mean, not this pylon, this whatchamacallit, cannon warping in, and now PhotoSynth getting taken out by that cannon. We've seen PhotoSynth's biggest weakness so far has been cheese. It looks like PhotoSynth getting a forge. Oh, wow, this is going to be pretty epic. Really epic. And we see these Zealots engaged in a Zealot battle. These Zealots over here for PhotoSynth are positioned to block off and these Zealots from getting at his forge. This forge is his last chance to get in some cannons. And AnTiMaTTER warping in another cannon in range of his Zealots. It looks like it may be over for PhotoSynth, but that cannon goes down. The forge is now up for PhotoSynth. PhotoSynth now trying to take down these 2 Zealots and also warping a cannon of his own. And someone's saying, ooh, what is going? Proxy counter for PhotoSynth. He's warping in a pylon here. Will he be able to get a cannon in on AnTiMaTTER's base without AnTiMaTTER noticing? Does AnTiMaTTER even see that? Now he does see it. Now he sees that photon cannon. Oh, and looks like over here in PhotoSynth's base, we have 2 Zealots trying to take out this pylon at the same time. PhotoSynth, there's a pylon going down. And it looks like his probes need to be mining more. At the same time, this cannon coming in for PhotoSynth. 1 cannon coming in for PhotoSynth. I don't think PhotoSynth can hold this off, though. Another cannon coming in for AnTiMaTTER. Coming in for AnTiMaTTER. Those are the last probes of PhotoSynth. And it looks like AnTiMaTTER Oh, no, 3 more probes for PhotoSynth, but it looks like AnTiMaTTeR getting taken down by PhotoSynth today. And it looks like, oh, at the same time, how did that Zealot get into AnTiMaTTER's base? Silly Zealot. And so this Nexus is going down. Wow, this Nexus is going down. Oh, wow, this is going to... But which Zealot? I mean, which Nexus is going down faster? It looks like it's going to be AnTiMaTTER's base that is going down faster. And the Zealot taking out as many probes as he can. This is such a interesting position for both of these players. And it looks like PhotoSynth will be able to get to 400 minerals before... AnTiMaTTER is going to be able to take down his base. AnTiMaTTER marching out his Zealots. That is good for PhotoSynth. PhotoSynth marching out his probes to get a new base. At the same time, this cannon taking down this base over here from AnTiMaTTER. This is excellent. This is such a dynamic matchup. Oh, but at the same time, AnTiMaTTER discovering PhotoSynth's runaway probes. And this Nexus is going down very quickly. At the same time that AnTiMaTTER's Nexus is going
What a
down.
crazy game.
Oh, this is pretty epic. Who is going to win? Looks like that AnTiMaTTER does have the advantage right now, but oh, now getting into his home base. They're doing
No
a
probes left.
straight up base trade. AnTiMaTTER now gets PhotoSynth's base, but PhotoSynth... Ooh, look at this. PhotoSynth has 400... Oh, now where are his minerals? I don't know where PhotoSynth's minerals are. Oh, he rebuilt his base over there, being so tricky PhotoSynth. Now this cannon going down from these Zealots. Can the Zealots take down the cannon from PhotoSynth before it's ready? Oh, and it looks like, oh, AnTiMaTTER might be a Benny, and those 3 Zealots do take down PhotoSynth, but PhotoSynth only has, and PhotoSynth GG's. Wow, if he just built 2 more cannons there, I think PhotoSynth could have taken this game. But wow, it just came down to, did PhotoSynth build that base? And he did, and he was going for the long term, and that really just cut him in the short term. If he had those 2 more cannons there, he could have, or at least brought it to a boring stalemate. But anyways, wow, look at that. AnTiMaTTER getting the higher score. That was a pretty epic match. Pretty epic Protoss versus Protoss game. What do you guys think?